Here one. Oh, here one. Oh. Well, SNM clan, crazy stuff. I mean, after what happened, the whole strike, everything, everyone will be cold, everyone's still recovering from what's happened, and nobody really get mind to do certain things again. They go just like, calm down.
Yeah, recovering.
You understand, right?
Yes.
Give it a few days, everything, again, right?
Yeah.
Because this whole stuff, I don't know why some people feel that Ashley's apology ain't enough. I don't know how you guys see apologies. Sometimes that's why sometimes people don't like to apologize, right? Like, they're just standing on business, right? But regardless, it doesn't really stop you. If you're wrong about something, you understand, right? You also actually
Yeah, I know that there are some apologies.
Ease up everywhere, yeah.
I know that there are some apologies that when you're even looking at the person apologizing to, it's giving source like, okay, it's not from your heart.
From your heart,
do you understand?
Right? Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
But, the whole Ashley apology yesterday, right? Yeah. So I know that when Ashley said all those things she said, I don't know why something in her brain didn't tell her that she was wrong.
Yeah.
Up until yesterday when they played the video, she started seeing how she saw herself for herself. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, you look at yourself and like, oh, wow, so this is me.
Yeah.
That's what happened to her yesterday.
Yeah.
And she now like, oh, wow, so she's this terrible or whatever.
Exactly.
It gave her like, some sort of a reality check, like, why did I say that?
That was like an example of, good. Biggie said reflect.
Yeah.
Now, this was self-reflection. That this was, she saw herself.
Yes.
You understand, right? She saw that, okay.
This is
Ashley. Oh, wow. This is, you understand, right?
Yes.
She couldn't really believe it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, cool.
So, she learned from that. Do you understand? I don't know if she learned from that, actually.
I can't place Ashley on learning or whether she learned from whatever or not. Like I said, I'm not going to... let them be, you understand? Let them learn things for themselves, actually. You don't need to like just stress about it.
Keep teaching and wasting your speed.
No need, please. Yeah.
Because when everything happened yesterday, she wasn't happy. She was saying it's unfair. And Sweet Guluva was like, is it Biggie or what? She was like, am I even allowed to say that? He said, no, you're not allowed. She was like, that she's not even trying to say Biggie is unfair, because I feel like there's some misinformation. If you're not watching this show, people will actually misinform you, deceive you, and you think that what they are saying is true. Because a lot of people were saying that Ashley was saying it was unfair, she's not happy with Biggie, blah, blah, blah. But when I watched it yesterday, she was saying that the situation is unfair, because if someone calls her an idiot, for example, what would she say? Do you understand what I mean? What would she say? How would she get back at her? Because she's the type of person that likes to rub herself in the mud and get back at you hot. But she now forgets that there are some boundaries you can't cross. Even when people say you cannot determine the kind of weapon I will use on you, but you cannot talk about someone's thing like that.
Maureen.
Okay, why was she close to getting disqualified?
The only thing I will agree with you here with Maureen is the fact of the whole our issue.
That's what I'm talking about.
Take our issue aside. You cannot really take how one will react to.
But not in that situation. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care. I keep telling this thing. I do not care about that.
If you say you don't care, then she can use the our thing now.
No. The our stuff just came unprovoked. I mean, did she have any issue with KB? On a full scale? No.
You don't understand. I feel like her explanation is saying that if you insult me, I can use the our stuff to get back at you. That's what I'm getting
That's
from
if it was between KB and Ashley, for example.
Yes.
And it was like, KB came for Ashley unprovoked.
Yes.
Guy. Now, I do not care. I'm being sincere.
That was what she was
I'm being sincere
about,
with you guys. Honestly, that moment, I do not care. Anything that comes out from the mouth is valid. I'll say it and I'll say over and over again. You cannot dictate how one will behave when you came with something. Nah, you drew a battle line. Make we cross them. You understand, right? But if it was something unprovoked that just came, just useless someone's story, nah, I do not accept that one. But when it comes to a full-blown verbal fight, all is fair. in love and war, make we gather around, make we just push around.
So
we are not here to play.
That was what she
That's
meant
it.
by it's unfair. For people that like to carry information around.
Yeah.
That is what she meant. So
she didn't say Biggie was unfair.
She didn't say Biggie was unfair.
Right?
Because she knew she wasn't allowed to even call Biggie's name.
Exactly. She's saying that if she's insulted, for example, how does she react? She's the kind of person that makes sure she will get at you in the dirtiest pit to make sure it hurts you.
Yes.
As how you hurt her.
Her point is to hurt you.
You understand? So hurt you back as how you hurt her. Because you won't understand how she was hurt. You think that she's still okay, but she makes sure you must be hurt more than her. A million times than her. According to her, that's her nature.
And sometimes
Crazy.
she says she can't help it. And I feel like sometimes it's not even like it's an intentional something.
Yeah.
It's something that intentionally she wants to hurt you.
Almost
so
everything.
She gets,
almost everything. It doesn't even mean I must say it.
That kind of thing.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's the point.
You can relate, though. Yeah.
And they were talking about her when she was with Sweet Guluva, the other girl she was talking about her, she could hear her name, but she didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
You know, Ashley's type of person that once she hears something, she'll spark.
Yeah.
But she didn't spark. She was like, Sweet Guluva, if I talk now, they will say whatever. But men's conference started and we saw her apologizing.
But she could hear them gossip about her.
Yes.
But
I was hearing her name.
She was still holding herself.
Yes.
But Ashley almost again remained small.
She almost like flipped again. But I was surprised that she went to apologize.
Yeah.
You know?
You understand, right?
So she was apologizing to them, apologized to KB, apologized to Mshini. Even when she was apologizing, she was still saying that she doesn't do these things because she purposely do them. If you come for me, I come for you. That she was angry at KB. I don't know what KB did to her. That was why she kept on saying those things. And she had defended KB behind her back.
Yeah, I think the KB stuff, Ashley's problem, the seed started growing from that spoon game session sponsored by Google.
Oh.
She saw KB resting on Sweet Guluva. That is a boundary crossed. KB, you don't know boundaries, you understand, right? That won't pain her, you understand? So anything that comes to her mind, she tried to come for KB and start back to back, right? For Nate, Nate, same thing, Sweet Guluva. What is really going on? You understand, right? So it's more of like, that's happening now. She wanted to this is what was going on. I need to join those people against KB, laughing at her, whatever, stuff like that, right? Yes, you understand. You can bring in any story or whatever. There'll definitely be positive and negative reactions. You understand? Not everyone sympathize with you. It's a natural law.
And when you're coming to talk about something to people you don't know, you do not expect all of them
you understand, right?
to open their arms.
Yeah, you understand, right?
In this wicked world,
right? And it's quite crazy how people, I'm not going talk about whether what KB is doing is a strategy or a game.
Nah.
She has already involved something very sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
now everybody's hands.
Yeah, I'm not going water. I can't water down anyone's story.
No.
You understand, right?
No.
I don't do that. You understand? Your story is your story. Fine and good.
Yeah.
If it's a lie, fine and good. But if it comes out to lie that it was actually a lie, now when you gonna see my face shine, say okay, wahala, understand, right?
But things like this, I'd rather keep my mouth shut.
No, you understand, right? So I can't water down KB's story, whether it's a game, whether she was her tears was fake just to get a pity vote. Nah, you understand, right?
Yeah.
You might think that, but I don't know. But it's just so crazy how, that was what Ashley was going for, right? So Mandy Hagan being there and listening to what Ashley was saying, agreeing with Ashley, comforting Ashley. It's more like, she stands with Ashley.
Until okay, fine, she has done this. Let's forgive.
Let's just move
forgive
on.
her because at the same time, we don't fully know ourselves and we are getting to know ourselves.
Each other,
so we can't just say because she did this now, we'll just cast her away. She was a mouthpiece. She was Ashley's mouthpiece yesterday when she was apologizing because even if she didn't say anything because she was still mad, obviously. Nate as well, KB as well, and who was there, whatever. Do you get? She was apologizing, and Mandy kept on putting her mouth, we understand you, this and that, it's fine, blah, blah, blah. And they stood up and they dispersed, right? Okay. They went into this thing as well. They went into the closet, That was when Ashley finished talking to the coven witches in the garden. She came back and she saw them, and Ashley now, she goes, you guys still talking about me, whatever. Like, oh, no. We're not talking about you. That's Nate, Mandy Hagan, and Mshini, the rest. They were like, oh, no, we are talking about Bonni B. She kept quiet. She went to the other side. She's not saying, I'm not fighting you people. I'm just saying that I've apologized. So, I don't understand.
Exactly, because Bonni B says something that affected Ashley in a way. Bonni B said that, I'm not going to apologize.
Yeah.
Because if I apologize, it would look like, I apologize because I got a strike. And when she told Ashley that, Ashley was like, oh my goodness, that, this is why she doesn't like this, she's not being herself again. It's not because she's doing this because she's on TV, stuff like that.
She doesn't even know what to say.
She almost regretted what she did. She said, well, I've apologized,
when you apologize from your heart, people still see it as nonsense.
You understand, right? So that moment now, because for Bonni B, Bonni B is someone that, it's crazy, right?
I feel like Bonni B,
her own point of view in a way is, valid to an extent. That point of view saying about, you
the
apologize.
apology part. It's painful when you apologize from your heart.
Yeah.
But people don't want to hear.
You think someone like Bonni B can apologize from her heart?
If someone like Bonni B apologizes to you, it's from her heart.
Really?
Yes. Do you know why I said that? Because of how she's stubborn.
Very adamant.
Like,
so reluctant about certain things, right?
That she will apologize when everybody have calmed down.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah, but she has changed her mind. She's changing her mind.
No, I didn't like the part where she's justifying what she's saying. If you say that KB could have avoided the situation by looking for a job, I asked myself, were you there? Do you know the situation?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah.
Do you know how it happened?
Yeah.
Do you know this? Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to say that in any way because you know what happened to you. Just like how she came on stage talking about what happened in her family, and someone else says, why are you bringing it on stage? What are we going to do for you now? Is that something we want to hear?
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand me. She will feel like, oh, you're so insensitive, demon, you're this, you're that. But see what you're saying. You were not there, so just like shush your mouth.
Okay, go on.
That's it. So the part where she doesn't want to apologize, I'm not saying she should apologize or she shouldn't apologize.
Yeah.
If she decides that she wants everybody to calm down, then she apologizes. That's too fine, because I wouldn't want to apologize to you and you still go ahead and be talking bullshit. Even when I know that truly, I'm sorry. Do you understand what I mean? So she can take her time, no problem.
All right.
But the part where she was saying that stuff, please, you should stop saying that. It's doesn't make sense.
It's also crazy because, Ashley now, going to where Umshini was, Nate, the rest, right? The thing is that, they actually hugged Umshini and Ashley. I think it was Umshini that went to hug
Umshini,
Ashley,
because
right?
when Ashley was apologizing in the lounge, Umshini wasn't even...
She wasn't saying anything.
Just like, please.
Right? And that moment, KB was just so down. That's like, help KB up. Those kind of expressions of KB was just getting people so pissed. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
You understand that? Why is she, all this stuff, right? Is she, I was like, well, at the end of the day, when herself and Umshini, hugged, decided to play with each other's, cheeks. Who did she hug again? I think
she came out. Umshini finished hugging her. Umshini now followed this side.
Yeah, exactly.
Ashley followed this side.
Yeah,
Umshini went the second time to hug her again. Mandy Hagan went. To hug Ashley. I was still making her feel better. So when she was done, when she was hugging Mandy Hagan, Nate was waiting for her own hug. But her hug did not happen.
Nate was waiting for a hug.
Her hug didn't happen because she tried her best to hug Ashley.
She stretched that. Trust Ashley. You think Ashley didn't see what happened? She saw it.
She ignored her.
She snubbed them, Nate.
She ignored
because
Nate.
of that spoon matter.
Yes.
That thing is still in her mind. Like, these people are after my man. This people are after my man. But we not after my man. Crazy. And
I feel like a lot of girls in that house really, really like sweet guluva.
That's crazy because the way Nate was now scratching her head, Nate understood that, okay, I actually snubbed her in a way. She knew.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was the reason why she snubbed Mandy Hagan in the kitchen. Because when they were not coming out, Mandy Hagan kept on talking. Nate was like, please, I don't want this shit. She left Mandy Hagan, turned and just walked the other way. I was like, Mandy Hagan, see your life. See your life. Right? Because today now, right?
Mandy, very sneaky Mandy.
Mandy Hagan were having a conversation. I don't understand why. If Mandy Hagan felt like the apology she got from this person, what's her name? Ashley wasn't enough. Why were you behaving how you were behaving? Because amongst everybody in that group, you're the one that acted like you accepted everything she said. So why? So you're not coming to say, that apology said this and that, blah, blah, blah. She said that's who she is. That's her type of person, this and I'm like, you made this babe feel better, like, you're forgiving the whole thing. But why are you not talking about her behind her back? I just feel like the babe is like weather. Yeah,
you understand, right? She was just like,
even weather self is straight.
She was like, after seeing behavior, last night, he's talking about how she was like, pass judgment. You understand, right? Now I'm judging. I'm like, judging what?
I'm like, who be this one?
Judging what? You're the same person without KB knowing behind KB's back. You went to go and this is going and meat and usuku. You know, people just have certain behavioral patterns. And at the end of the day, you know, they just know how to defend their.
Yes, I was going to this house. One thing I've noticed about Mandy Hagan is she goes to where people are winning.
Very, very two-faced person.
She's
Mandy.
She is. She doesn't have a backbone.
Mandy no get backbone.
If people here are talking about how this thing is black, she joins them. That same thing that is black, this group will say it's green. She'll say, oh yeah, it's green.
That's
Mandy Hagan. Like,
agrees with almost everything.
At least the people, when Ashley was apologizing, the rest were like, please. You could see that they were not really interested.
After everything, you know, you're like, you know, still understanding behind Ashley's back
explaining
again.
More. Even when Ashley was apologizing, she was helping Ashley explain that we don't know ourselves like that. This and that.
It's that, and then you're saying you're judging. Please, out of my sight, because you know that moment, still that same conversation this morning. Google, of course, you know, they're not talking about Sweet Guluva, how Sweet Guluva is so mature, you know, stuff like that. Google now said that, it's very mature, very nice. You know, that if, you know, she was in her 20s, you know, Guluva would have been her type.
Mandy was like, oh yeah, the guy is sweet. He's sweet.
That's my Mandy's one just to hop from one banana to another. She could just imagine different banana.
Asking people who is your type.
Who is your type?
I don't retire for this man.
My type. You know they well for this moment. So. Wow, I know they finished. So crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the whole stuff. Sending the Mandy and Ashley stuff. I mean, for Ashley, well, she has done what she needs to do. She has told Sweet Guluva about how she felt about everything, you understand, right? But right now, you know, her body, you know, is calm, you know, as it is. I think, you know.
I hope she doesn't sabotage the wager.
Yeah, but the thing is that, you know, it's almost too late for them to draw again. All the whole effort they used to draw. Today is their wager. I don't know whether they're going to, like, you know, win their wager, you know, stuff like that happening. And of course, you know, this is their men's conference. You know, I know they talk about the men's conference.
Their men's conference in
I know, just understand.
Sometimes I feel like their men's conference is cringe, and at the same time, I feel like it's funny, like it's interesting. Do you get cringe sometimes when they just act like what I don't know? Do you understand? When they are done, they will not be like primary school children, like, you know, doing push-ups and all that. But on the other hand, I just love how they sensitize each other. Like, you know that, you know, sometimes things can be unfair, and there are some things that they do or say it will be more amplified than, you know, the rest of the housemates or whatever. And I saw that Savage and Google, they fought, and according to them, they say that Google is ugly, and they say that Nate is ugly, that Nate and Mata or something, that Nate, that Sipali said that his stuff cannot even rise.
That's crazy,
when he's close to Nate.
Wow, that's crazy.
Just how I mean, like, you guys are sensitizing each other, but at the same time, still like bashing this people.
Right, you know, for Jojo is trying to like come out with a certain character that ain't hers after the whole eviction stuff, understand, right? So this one's not rubbing Nate's leg, you know, just trying to like say, well, I know they finished.
And how the guys want to eat but don't want to wash plates.
Exactly, so crazy. It's not, do not start grumbling and complaining, stuff like that. Anything else on the table, please?
Because Bonni B does everything in the kitchen, so they are clamoring for Bonni B to come back.
Yeah, I get it. So anything else on the table?
No, Jerry.
Well, so I'm climbing in the dream moment, comment, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up and like our videos. Share with this comments to say thank you guys. You're the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember never to give up. Be the best at what you do. No success is guaranteed. It's not optional. So then guys, peace. Chakalaka.